today we got Suede Fades, my partner in crime, my bad boy, my ride or die.
Yeah.
So,
In your interviewer bag.
you know,
Love to see it.
man, what's up, Suede?
What's up, B?
You just here.
I'm glad to be here, bro.
Nice day. So,
Yeah.
let's get straight into it. How
All right.
long have you been a barber?
I feel like this is a Vlad type of. Should I look at you or look at the camera?
Both.
Okay. Say the question again. How long have I been a barber?
Yeah, how long you been a barber?
I have been a practicing barber for 7 years now.
Okay.
7 years. I went to barber school in 2017. I'm 7 years, lucky number 7. They say if you can get through the first 7 years of any relationship, it's built to last.
Relationship.
So, any type of relationship.
So does barbering feel like a relationship?
It is a relationship. It's
tough.
Yeah. Yes, it's a roller coaster. Yeah. But it's one of the strongest relationships I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
it
7 years.
Teaches you a lot.
Does it? It teaches you patience above everything. Like patience to get through a haircut, patience to deal with all types of energies that's coming in and out of your shop, patience to not get discouraged. It's very easy to get discouraged.
Yeah. I can definitely relate to that part. Because even though I've been doing it 18 years now, it is not the same.
It's a whole adult child for you now. I mean, like you gave her. That's crazy.
I gave birth to it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But when you in it, it's hard to see it. It's just like when you seeing kids grow up.
Exactly.
Like when you see your kids grow up, it's like, oh, okay. When you see other kids grow up, you like, dang, boy, you 18?
Yes.
So,
it's unbelievable.
When you in it, it is a little unwavering at times.
Yeah, for sure.
But, nonetheless, I'm very, very grateful that I was able to even do this that long. Because I taught a lot, still teaching a lot, learning a lot, growing a lot. So,
and that's what you have to be willing to do. Like, you got to be willing to constantly be learning.
Yeah.
And switching things up. You don't want to get bored in this. It's easy to get bored and not want to be here.
The money.
So, yeah.
Because it's just like, it's not like a regular job. So, you don't have a boss to teach you how to, do this and do that and continue to grow in this and continue to learn in that. You definitely have to, like, figure it out and get it on your own, which is it's not that great. It don't feel good at all to have to get it on your own. Like, that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah. It's challenging for sure. Yeah. But, I mean, you power through.
How you overcome it? How are you overcoming it?
One day at a time, honestly. Taking one day at a time.
Yeah.
One client at a time. That's how I do it. And I have learned not to stress. Like, even if I feel like, oh my gosh, my schedule is so light this week. It always works out. So, like, I just have to trust that it's going to always work out. And just keep showing up when I get booked. And leave it at that. Shit, like, when I'm here.
What has been like a great experience thus far for you with barbering?
A great experience as a barber? Man, the best feeling, I have to say, is just the completed work. Like, when you look at a client that hasn't had a haircut in about 4 months, and you know that this is about to beat you up. Like, this is about to be tough. But once you get done, like, I'm just always impressed. I'm always impressed with the end result of what I do. So, I think that's the best experience. And just like, I'm not going to say we have favorite clients, but you got those clients that make it worth it for sure, too. Just like they give you an experience, too, while you're giving them an experience. So I enjoy it. Yeah, and they show you that they rock with you. They bring you, we got clients that bring us bottles and tip us well and just like really make us feel like we are doing something worth doing.
Yeah.
So, overall.
Yeah, I can definitely say that for me as well. But when I get those clients that hadn't had a haircut in like months, to me, I don't know why, but those are like some of the easiest clients to deal with because one, I guess they don't have no expectation.
Right, they just want to look better than what they look like before they came.
So my hardest ones be the ones who like maybe be coming up consistently, and then I don't see them for like three or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I know how it's been. So now I'm trying to recreate what I did 4 weeks ago, as opposed to somebody who never came to me and you just about to get what I'm about to give you.
Yeah, they just trust you.
Yeah, they just trust me enough. So
and what like clients don't understand that like there is so much fatigue with having to start your haircut all over.
Yeah.
Like when you wait weeks, months. Not to say, please keep booking. I don't care how often you come, but when you wait that long, I get tired. Like sometimes I mentally check out. So then you really gotta power through because it's like you just want to be done with the haircut. Yeah. As much as I love cutting hair, if I'm spending like an hour and a half on a haircut, like just the haircut, not any other service, it's just the haircut because I haven't touched your head in 2 months, and I appreciate that you didn't go to anybody else.
Yeah.
But
it's
it's exhausting.
And I guess people don't be thinking that we barbers get tired and get fatigued cutting hair. Like it seems like, man, all you're doing is just cutting hair.
But it's like, do you not realize? If you have the luxury of working in an office or anything corporate where you get to sit down for most of the day.
Yeah.
It's not like that with us. We're on our feet all day, and it hurts.
It does. And it can be from like, you might go from 2 hours straight to 5 hours straight. Mm-hmm. And if you lucky enough, you get breaks in between each client.
If you're lucky.
Like, I don't cut that fast. And no, I don't even try to cut that fast.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to give my clients the best experience, the best quality ever. So what has been like one of your, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this.
I've never felt like that. I haven't felt like that. Thank God. I pray I can go. Like, so first of all, I got in the game late. Or, I don't know, God's timing, but whatever. I was 32 when I started. And so, as much as I love to do this, I'm not doing this in my 60s. So, like, I still want to get out of the game by 50. So, I got 10 more good years in me in the barber industry. So, I pray that, anytime before that, like, I don't feel, like, defeated and ready to dip out of this. I want to focus on getting the money from cutting hair and putting that into other things so that when it's time to go, I can go.
What would you be doing if you weren't cutting hair? What do you think you would be doing?
I would still want to do something artistic. I know that much. Something with fashion, something with art, something with music is what I would like to do. I've had dreams of, like, before I even ever thought about picking up clippers, I used to be a photographer. I paint for fun. I love music. I don't know if I could really be a DJ, but in my mind, like, I can. You know what I'm saying? So I would just want to do something else artistic.
Those are good hobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we need those.
Yeah. So what you think you would be doing if you weren't a barber?
A barber? Man. Working at warehouses. That's all I ever did.
So you would just go back to what you know.
I was just a manual labor worker.
Yeah.
So.
But you got this going on, so like.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't have picked this up if I wasn't cutting hair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if I just decided to like stick with my other job, then it would probably just be just that. It's hard to say because I was still taking pictures. I just wasn't professionally taking pictures.
Yeah.
Or I didn't know I was professionally taking pictures.
Yeah. So, you hadn't put that energy behind it.
Yeah, I hadn't put the energy behind it. I was really just doing it as a favor for one of my homeboys to take pictures. Yeah. Then I was promoting these rap groups. So I was just like, well, we get our own camera. That way we ain't got to find a photographer.
Right.
So I still wasn't trying to be a photographer. I just was tired of looking for photographers.
Yeah.
So, and that's another thing too, man. Like, I'm trying to think of like, where did I get that? I quitting this job. I'm finna do this full time. Like, it's still, even now, like I think about it, and it's just like.
And when was that? Like, when did you decide to go in full time?
2014.
Okay, 10
I went
years ago.
Back into the shop, and I was just like, man, I was gonna do it part time. Then, you get them phone calls. And then you be like, if I was at the house, if I was cutting, if I was doing this, if I was there, I could be. That went on for probably about that whole year until I decided, you know what, I'm about to go into this full time. I'm about to quit my job. I ain't really have no date. I just quit at the beginning of July. After 4th of July, I quit. After that, I was in the shop. And I've been in the shop full time since 2015.
Yeah. And how's the journey? Like, how you
feel? I love it because it taught me a lot. It's it's been a love-hate. A relationship.
Within a relationship, exactly.
It's just been a relationship, but we sticking it out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stick beside him.
I'm going to stick beside him.
I'm going to stick beside him. Like, I'm a barber. Yeah. And that's just what it is. I'm not just a barber, but barbering has definitely opened up doors for me to be able to venture off into other things and open other doors with that.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful.
Yes.
And even though I get down on myself at times with it, it's like, man, I'm actually paying my bills with cutting hair.
Yes.
Like, I'm making a living off of this.
Damn, I had a good question for you. Oh, so like, do you feel like it's like an imposter syndrome type of thing sometimes? Like, or do you feel like completely confident that this is what you were supposed to be doing?
That's a good one. Because as much as I pray and I believe God put me in the right places, I do sometimes feels like it's not really happening. Like,
like for real.
Yeah,
I wake up in the morning just
like, this is my life.
So I'm full of gratitude because when I tell you I used to hate having to get up and go clock in for 7:30 in the morning, I used to hate it. Literally was late to work every day in the last couple years of me being an employee at the school. And I knew I had to get up out of there. So to be in this position where I just get to take my time in the morning, have a slow, gentle rise and go for a walk, have breakfast, have coffee, chill with the dogs, whatever, before I come in here, it's a blessing, bro. What else could I ask for?
I know. Dang, that is a blessing.
It is, bro.
And I wouldn't want to be nowhere else, especially with you, Suede.
Yes.
Man, that's how we even connected.
Oh my God, you want to tell that story?
If I wouldn't have said, I'm gonna do this barbering full time, I wouldn't be out doing what I was doing in barbering. Like when I decided to go back into the shop, I said, man, I want to know every barber in the city, and I made it my duty to go to a lot of shops to meet and introduce myself to different barbers in the city. I didn't even know why.
Yeah.
I just had that thought in my head. I don't know why. And now here I am at this point, and it's just like things are starting to like form together slowly.
Yes. Yeah. And that's what you gotta understand. Like it just takes time. It just takes time and action at the end of the day. And like if you're too focused on the outcome, then you're gonna get discouraged every time. So just keep showing up. And then it's like it could be a case where you're never really satisfied. Like even if you get the outcome you want, then you're gonna want something else after that. So it's like, what you really doing this for? What is it all about?
Oh, what are some things that you would like to see more of in the barbering industry?
Definitely more camaraderie, especially here. I don't know. I feel like I don't see camaraderie anywhere across the board. I'm talking about Atlanta.
What does that
I'm talking about
like?
Dallas.
When you say camaraderie, like what does camaraderie look like within an industry like that?
I just feel like we should be able to come together more, like in one space, and just network, and just speak life into one another. I don't know why it's got to be this thing where like this person's doing this event, this person doing that event, and it's all like just separation in the industry as a whole. Like I'm not just talking about Baton Rouge. Like all over social media, like everybody's like, well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but it's barbers with gimmicks, and then it's barbers that take it serious. It's barbers that only want it for the money. It's barbers that do it for the passion. And there's a separation there. Instead of us all just like coming together and like being inspired by one another. I'm inspired by you. I'm inspired by some of our peers. Maybe I'll say some names another day, but I am inspired. I don't want to feel like, which I don't. I feel like I could get along with every barber, but some of these barbers, it's beef. And it's like, why is there beef? We all in it for the same outcome.
Right.